It is so good to have you aboard with me. My name is Mr. Gravy and welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is all about the monthly awards. We're looking to upgrade our team because last time out we just made Division Series, so it's time to upgrade and take that next step forward. Without any further ado, welcome to the Dynasty. So this episode is going to be focused mostly around the moments side of things, but I want to real quick go through the program, what we're going to be doing throughout these next at least probably 2 episodes. The first one is going to be the moments, so we're going to go through all of these. This should get us a decent head start on the program, probably get us to about 35, 36 is what my estimate is. At that point, we'll take a look at the collection, see how close we are. I don't think we're gonna be there yet. Plus, we'll have to unlock more cards. So that may be one of the last things we do. I think it is until we get Buxton, because after this happens and we get some of these cards, we're then gonna go into here and try and get as many of these done as possible so that we can get as far along this as we can and then finish the collection. That should get us there. So let's get into the grind and we'll start with moments. Alrighty, this first moment is taking Cedric Mullins from the Baltimore Orioles, and we need to get 3 hits, including 1 extra base hit. Not overly challenging, but we'll see how long it takes. Sometimes these CPU moments take longer than they need to. A lot of times for that is because people get a little over aggressive. And if you look at this guy's attributes, they're not fantastic. So the pitch has to be in a really good spot for us to do any big damage. So let's go ahead and get going on that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
There we go. That pitch right down the middle took a good hack at it, but Judge is going to get there. So whenever that happens and I have to collect 3 hits like this or get multiple hits, I'm going to just go ahead and immediately restart, and we'll see if we can get it on the second turn.
1-1. Now a fastball runs,
and unfortunately I got hit by the pitch there. That's not anything I can control. All right, there's our first hit of this game. Let's see if we can get a couple more here.
And they'll put the brakes on at third.
Nice spot, second and third here.
Now the first pitch.
That was right down the middle. That'll be our extra base hit. And I'm telling you, once you get that first hit, things really start to come together. Now we have 2. It's still the second inning. Our goal here is to just do what we can to get a little single up the middle. I'm going to put my PCI up. My goal is to really just hit the up the middle or push it the other way. I don't really want to get into the pull habit because I'll find myself making mistakes. That's a good ball right there. Unfortunately, it stayed up a little bit longer. So we'll at least have 1, maybe 2 more tries. All right, here we are in our 3rd or 4th at bat.
Cedric Mullins started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
All right, here we go.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Tyon getting a little bit more tired at 81 pitches. Let's see if we get something good to hit here.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt.
Biggest thing we're hoping to avoid is a pitcher walk or him hitting us. That would be unfortunate here. Kind of went after one right to the second baseman. Not a good call. I'll have 1 more try at this. Here we are, bottom 9. And this is interesting because Cedric Mullins has better contact versus left than anything else. So we're going to kind of play with that, and we're going to smuggle a little blooper and finish this moment off. So that works out pretty nicely. Again, just thinking up the middle other way. I'd rather be late than anything else because you get a lot of those kind of blue pits and stuff like that. And you might think, well, that was really lucky. I hear that completely. I do. And maybe it was a little bit lucky, but overall, it's something that I've done for a long time on these moments. If you are late on pitches, especially in these moments, you just seem to get a lot of lucky breaks. So just my little tip of advice. After you get the first one, then you can really start rolling. Okay, so the Duffy moment here is going to be a lesson in pitching to the CPU. We have to strike out 8 guys. We're going to do this as quickly as possible. Similar to hitting, if I don't strike out at least 2 hitters in this first inning, I'm going to restart the moment. You want to strike out the first 2 hitters. That'll get your pitcher's confidence up and it'll get you in a move. The goal here is just throw off speed down. You can kind of move it around the plate, down and away, up and away. And then fastballs high. So that's basically the mantra you're going to keep repeating over and over again. You can either do it every other pitch, or you can double up every now and again. But as you can see right there, you're going to get strikeouts that way. And that's the same thing I'm going to do over and over and over again. I'm just going to throw high fastballs and follow it up with low off speed, or I'm going to throw another high fastball there and finish them with the off speed. Either way, all you're doing is high fastballs and low off speed over and over and over again. As you can see, we got another strikeout by doing that exact same thing. And now we've got Miggy up. This is my spot. Every once in a while, I'll throw a fastball middle down. Sometimes they'll swing through that. Sometimes they'll hit a little single. That doesn't really hurt us, though, because we have the first two hitters. It's actually fine. That time we'll start them off with a low off speed. And another low off speed. Now we're going to finish him with the high fastball. There we go. So that's what you're going to do in this pitching moment over and over again until you complete it. So let's move on to the next one.
Got him. And that's
okay, so here we are at the success screen. I wanted to just show you how this actually looked here, just so that you know what happened. Okay, so I just wanted to really quickly show you the strikeouts here. As you can see, 8 pitches for 8 strikeouts, right? So 3 of them were fastballs, 2 of them were sliders, 1 was a changeup, 2 was a curve, and you can see they're pretty much all high or they're low. I don't deviate from that method at all. I pretty much always throw the ball high for a strikeout or low for a strikeout. Almost always gets it when you go back and forth between high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, right? So just so you know, that's exactly how I work those pitching moments. I'm going to be doing the same thing for the next pitching moment as well, and I'll show you the end screen for that too, just so that you know. That one's coming up here when we do the Matt Barnes 9th inning one. Welcome to the Nick Solak moment. We are in Texas here with the young Rangers prospect facing off against Jose Quintana. We need 2 extra base hits, and we'll see if we can get it done here in this one. Need to get it done soon. And oh, first pitch. That was crushed. Get out of here, ball. Let's go. First pitch, home run for Nick Solak. And now we only have 1 extra base hit to go. All right, let's see what we get here. I doubt we'll get the same pitch, but boy, would I love that. I'm not looking for anything outside, only inside. Split the plate in half. We're spitting on that. We don't want that. We got to hit an extra base hit here. Right here. Come on. High fastball. Nope. Probably could have been a good pitch to do it with, but I was all the way down here, so I would have just popped it up. That one's smoked deep center, but right at Trout. We'll do it in the next at bat. All right, Nick's got the bases loaded here, bottom of the 5th. Lots of pressure on the computer pitcher, so hopefully he leaves us a nice juicy one. Oh, he did. We went down and got it, hit it well, deep left field at the wall, and we got it. Nicely done. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Nick Solak program is done, and we ended up getting some more Hops Now packs. Here we're gonna do another strikeout hitters. We've got 1 more of those with Corbin Burns. They're probably my least favorite, but we're gonna keep pushing through. We got the Matt Burns one here in the 9th inning, so I'll show you how I approach that at the end screen of this one, because I kind of went through how to do the pitching earlier in the video, so we'll go ahead and just do that. Okay, so I just finished the Matt Barnes one. We did get this one without any difficulties whatsoever. I had to restart the first pitching moment like 2 or 3 times, but this one was immediate, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. Okay, so right here you're going to see curveball down, curveball down, curveball down. All 3 of those were knuckle curves. All 3 hitters, I started off with 2 fastballs up in the zone, both on the left and right side of the plate, and then finished off each hitter with a knuckle curve down. I may have had to throw a couple more pitches just like overall, but for the most part I got them within 3 to 5 pitches each hitter. So that's how I did that one. Now let's move on to Shohei Ohtani's 6 hits, 3 extra base hits. All right, Ohtani here against Brady Singer.
First pitch of the night is taken,
and that sinker down is going to be the death of you in this moment. I can tell you right now, you do not want to swing at that pitch. Your PCI, as you can see on these lower difficulties, doesn't even get down there. You have to get something up like that.
Deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
So unlike other moments where you are kind of in one game that you can restart over and over again, This one is a 3-game series, so my recommendation is to just keep pushing through. If you have a couple of bad at-bats early, just relax, because you could get 3 or 4 hits in one game alone and make up for all of the trouble. Like, there's one hit there, and that's pretty nice. Okay, so we do need 3 extra base hits. Thankfully, this is on a super low difficulty. Shouldn't be too hard to get.
Hit hard on the ground. Merrifield brings it in.
All right, so we've made, what, 2 outs in this game. We have 1 hit. We're facing a lefty here. I'd like to do something big and maybe hit a home run in this at bat. So we're going to look for a home run pitch. For a lefty-lefty situation, that's going to be down here, or it's going to be up here.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch.
Well,
right
looks
here.
like I didn't get that pitch, but I was able to get a changeup and push it the other way for a double. So we will end up leaving this game with 2 hits and an extra base hit. That's about as good as you could ask for in a first game, especially considering I felt like the Brady Singer sinker was very kind of rough. It looks like actually we're going to get another at bat. That's really nice. Let's see if we can just squeak out a hit here. Those low pitches, as you can see, my PCI can't get down there. I'm going to try and lay off anything super low. That's something to hit. We'll take that. Curveball up the middle. And there we go. We just need our 2 extra base hits and 1 other single going into the next game. Alrighty, here we go. Game 2, we're facing Brad Keller, who does also have a sinker. So we just have to be careful not to go out of our way here and go after a low pitch. That's a good one to hit, a breaking ball. We'll take our extra base hit there. Doesn't have to be a home run. I think this Ohtani card is going to be very good in ranked season, so I'm super excited to have him.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's a fastball middle of the plate. I tried to hit a home run on it, and I got it. Very good. So just 1 hit to go. We still have a whole nother game. Shouldn't be very difficult going forward. Let's see if we can just get it right here. And blooper, maybe. Nope. Bases loaded, lefty. Let's go. We got one more at bat here. Come on, I want to get it right here on this one. Oh man, that was so slow. All right, this is the same guy we hit the extra base hit off of last game. Oh, I tried to push that. I was too late. We just need 1 single. I don't want to go to game 3. Let's go. That's going to be a home run, I think. Let's go. Let's go. That's big. We're just going to go ahead and stop at second base. That does it for this moment. I would say so far the Ohtani moment was the easiest. His swing is just money, and he was very easy to work with. So next up, we've got Justin Turner, 6 total bases. That pretty much just means a homer and a double, or 3 doubles. Regardless, we're gonna have to hit extra bases here.
So now here is
all right, Justin Turner. We are facing the Rockies pitching, so it's not very good. Looking to pull everything with Justin Turner here for sure. So I don't want to swing at that outside pitch if I can help it. If I absolutely have to go the other way, we will. But our goal here is to get 6 total bases, and the best way to do that is to hit home runs. 3-0, we're going to be hacking away here if it's close. It was. We'll take that double. That's pretty good for us. Actually, it looks like we'll only get a single. We're going to try it. Got tossed, but that's okay. That's okay. We should get 2 more at bats, so if we can homer in one of these 2, we will definitely have it. There it is. Hanging curveball, the home run right away. Let's go. All right, one total base left to go here. That means just a single is fine. Oh man, that pitch fooled me, but we got it, and the moment's over. So pretty quick, easy moment. Justin Turner's got a nice swing. Shouldn't be too hard. Just make sure you're focusing on pulling the ball. So far, the only moments I've really had to restart a few times so far has been Cedric Mullins, and I had to restart Danny Duffy, I think, once or twice. Let's go Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's going to want the same thing, except in this one, 8 total bases pretty much means 2 home runs. They're basically telling you to hit 2 home runs. Now, this is the one that I've heard people have had the most struggle struggle on. So I'll try and give you the entire moment experience here. This one may make the video a little bit longer than it should be, but that's okay. I want to give the best experience possible. So John Lester at the plate here. It's his weaker side. Sinker you want to lay off of at all costs. We're looking for anything up. That pitch might be able to be hit into right field, but we got to hit home runs here.
On the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy.
So we're 2-1 in our first at bat with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's hit pretty well, but right at the left fielder. That's a tough break.
Perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
We're gonna push this moment. This is gonna be one of the few moments where we don't just restart right away, because we need 2 home runs until we get to a point where we won't have 2 at bats. You could do it at any point in this moment, so I'm gonna keep this going.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence.
There's one. I'm pretty sure that's gonna go. Oh, just made it. Wow. Just made it over. Right on, boy, Vladdy. There's one. That's a big one. So now we just need 1 more home run, and we should be good to go. Oh, no. Robles makes the catch. All right, bottom of the 6th. We do get a righty here. That's great. 102-102 against righties. This could be our big break. Oh, he gave me a pitch up. Let's go! First try on this moment that I had heard such bad things about. Oh, that gets me excited. Let's go. Let's go. Vladdy Jr. done. Basically just looking for pitches up, and you're pulling everything. That was my go there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the Corbin Burns 10 strikeout moment now, and at the end of it I will show you the pitcher breakdown. Again, if you're looking to see the method on how to pitch to pitchers, check out the Danny Duffy one earlier in the video. Okay, so I want to show you real quick how this actually works with Corbin Burns, because he's a little different. He doesn't have a traditional fastball. What you're actually going to do is you're going to do cutters upstairs like this, and then you're going to do sinkers over here. You don't want to put the sinker high or else they will hit it. Otherwise, you can pretty much do cutters up instead of the 4-seam fastball. And then when you're ready to strike them out, you can go to the off-speed down, and it'll look like, oh, okay.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and
2-2 here. He took it. Can't walk anybody, so we'll just throw this over the plate.
Fouled away.
All right, can't walk anybody, so we're just going to throw a changeup over the middle of the plate. All right, we can't walk anybody, so I'm willing to just give up a hit here or a ground out. Hayward just doesn't want to go down. It's pretty annoying. It's the only guy who's given me any grief in this entire game right now. So we're just going to keep going, and he just keeps fouling the ball off. There it is. Okay, so eventually you'll get it. Let's take a quick look and let me show you how this worked. As you can see, all of my strikeouts were down and into left, or to righties, or down and away to lefties, and everything else was just up, right? So basically just everything down, everything inside to righties. That's how I got people out. As you can see, mostly the slider was the way to go. So that's how you'll do the strikeouts with Corbin Burns. All right, we're at our last moment, which is Byron Buxton, and I am excited for this. Let's see how it goes.
Here in the early going. Now here's the first offering, and we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
Oh, nice. It's a good way to start. Buxton's going to be an unreal card. I'm excited to have him. All right, I flew out in the second at bat with Buxton, which means we got to lock in here in this 4th inning at bat. We need 1 extra base hit, which basically means we need to hit a home run or find a gap. Again, with this big wall in left field, you're pulling everything as I push this ball into the right center field gap. If you do get a high pitch like that and it's on the outside corner, if it's anywhere near the outside corner, you can feel free to just push it like that. So the moment is done. We did have to restart 1 time, not a big deal. Overall, the moments were not too difficult. I think if you're really looking at this, the toughest moments were definitely the Cedric Mullins, because he's a terrible hitter. I thought for some reason Danny Duffy was like more difficult than he needed to be. But otherwise, everything else was pretty easy. We got lucky with Vladimir Guerrero. I've heard this one's very difficult. Just stick with it, pull everything. Otherwise, yeah, I hope this helped you guys get through the moments. I'll have the video out Saturday doing the rest of the gameplay on that. And then Monday, we will start playing. We will have more episodes of ranked seasons where we should be able to hit World Series that week. So it should be a fun, action-packed week. I'll see you then, guys. Happy hitting, as always.